Good day, esteemed viewers. Welcome to African News Now channel, where we bring you timely, relevant, and impactful updates from across the African continent. If you're new here, we kindly ask that you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support ensures we continue to deliver critical stories shaping Africa's political landscape. And remember, your voice matters, so we urge you to engage respectfully in the comment section. What you think truly counts, and we want to hear from you. Today, we unpack a striking statement made by EFF leader Julius Malema that has
liberated zones very soon as we march into the future. Comrades, let's go and build the EFF. You voted here in KZN for MKP, gave them 45%. What are they doing with that 45%? They are worse. They are not doing anything here in KZN. In Parliament there, they've got numbers, they've got majority, they are the most useless people. You must tell them when you see them, Orlena, you are useless. We tried you and you are not delivering. So don't make that mistake again of giving people who go to Parliament to represent you, and after they speak, we can't hear what they were saying, like penny.
Controversy and reflection in South Africa's political space. At a recent rally, Malema criticized the MK party, claiming that despite having numerous seats in parliament, they are, in his words, the most useless members there. He argued that representation without influence is a hollow achievement. This raises a pressing question: does numerical strength in parliament truly equate to political power, or does it come down to intellectual and strategic dominance? Could Malema's statement reflect deeper concerns about quality over quantity in our political leadership? Malema further sharpened his criticism by referencing a figure familiar to many, musician-turned-politician Penny. He said that after Penny speaks, no one can even make sense of what he said. While this may come off as a personal jab, the implication is broader. Malema seems to be using Penny as a symbol of what he views as a lack of substance in political discourse. But is it fair to reduce a political movement's value based on how articulate its members are in parliament? And deeper still, who gets to define what meaningful speech is in a democracy where multiple voices and languages coexist? This moment is more than just political mudslinging, it is part of a much larger ideological conflict brewing between the EFF and the M.
When he finished speaking, no one can make sense of what this guy was saying. Whether he speaks in English or in Vernac, the guy is just a clown. He's not supposed to be in parliament. That's how MK has thanked you, the people of KZN. After you voted them, they gave you penny, and you don't deserve such things. Today, you must make an appointment with history and say that mistake will never be repeated again. We are going to make sure that KZN is a home of the EFF. KZN must turn red everywhere. Every corner must be red. KZN belongs to the EFF. They thought they were going to make us run away. We will never run away from a fight. Asinsabi impi sizofela empini, because we are not cowards. Whether they think they destroyed the EFF or not, you defended the EFF. Today, EFF would have been history, but because of you, the EFF is still alive. Continue to defend your organization. Continue to defend the leadership. This organization is an organization of farm workers. It's an organization of petrol attendants. It's an organization of domestic workers. It's an organization of the students. Defend the EFF. When you defend the EFF, you are defending the land of our ancestors. This land belongs to our ancestors, and only the EFF can return the land to the rightful owners. The future is in your hands. You must decide what you want to do with the future. Amanda!
Since the formation of the MK party under former President Jacob Zuma, the relationship between the two leftist movements has soured significantly. Malema has gone as far as declaring the MK party as the EFF's #1 enemy. He has dismissed any chance of collaboration and accused them of weakening the revolutionary agenda. Are we witnessing the fracturing of South Africa's progressive forces? Or is this rivalry a necessary evolution that will sharpen political clarity and commitment to transformation? It's important to understand that Malema's criticism is not just rhetoric, it is a calculated political strategy. By calling out the MK party's alleged inefficiency, he is trying to reaffirm the EFF's position as the intellectual and revolutionary vanguard. He's sending a message to voters: don't be swayed by numbers or populist appeal, look for leadership that articulates vision, policy, and direction. But here's the challenge for viewers to ponder: in a democratic space, should we measure leadership by sharp tongues or by tangible grassroots impact? When leaders criticize others for incoherence, are they truly advocating for accountability, or simply trying to discredit competitors? The timing of Malema's remarks, just ahead of Youth Day on June 16, adds an even deeper dimension to this story. Youth Day is a moment of national reflection, a time when South Africa commemorates the sacrifices of young people who fought against apartheid in 1976. Against this backdrop, Malema's focus on political clarity and voice becomes more than an internal party squabble. It echoes a generational concern that the leaders representing the people, especially the youth, must be more than just present, they must be effective, coherent, and visionary. So we must ask, what kind of leadership do South Africa's youth deserve today? What kind of leaders are shaping their future, and are they truly being heard in Parliament and beyond? As the dust settles from Malema's bold remarks, one thing is clear: South Africa's political arena is entering a new phase of realignment and reckoning. The public will ultimately decide which voices resonate, which parties deliver, and which leaders inspire change. But the responsibility is not only on politicians. It rests on every citizen to question, to engage, and to demand better. We hope today's analysis has stirred your thoughts and challenged your perspectives. If it has, then let us continue this conversation in the comments. Do you agree with Malema's criticism of the MK party? Do you believe political speech must always be coherent to be valuable? Is the fragmentation of opposition politics weakening the dream of economic freedom in our lifetime, or making way for a more refined, focused resistance? At Africa News Now channel, we are committed to unpacking the stories behind the headlines. If this kind of thought-provoking content resonates with you, don't forget to like this video, share it widely, and subscribe to the channel. More critical stories, sharper insights, and powerful voices are coming your way. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this video are based on publicly available statements and media reports. Our goal is to present balanced political commentary for educational and analytical purposes. We encourage respectful dialogue and do not endorse personal attacks or misinformation.